Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and thank you, Mr. Gould, for being here and your service as Deputy Secretary. My question is regarding oversight of contractors, and my understanding is that the VA Inspector General works to provide oversight with regard to these contractors and has reviewed hundreds of CBOC clinics and resulting in important corrective actions. My question relates to the potential, the bad actors or contractors providing care to our veterans in a clinic who may have systematic deficiencies that result in poor care. What do VA contracting officers do in review of bids to determine if a bidder has these systematic problems?
Thank you. Obviously, we reach out and get a lot of our services and products from the private sector, about $17 billion. One of the things that our contractors do is when they award on a competitive basis, they do something called evaluating prior performance. So in a folder, and they call folks when they evaluate prior performance in other agencies and say, how did this person do? They look to evaluate electronically whether they perform their duties appropriately, and that is a factor that goes into the qualification of a contractor and rendering services. We don't always get it right, and sometimes contractors work to hide that information from the VA, but our folks are committed to making that kind of assessment and make sure we've got good quality providers working in VA.
So if a bad actor seeks a bid in a new VISN, where it is not currently operating, what steps, if any, does the VA contracting officers take to research the bidder against the Inspector General's reports, media reports, or VSO reports? Are contracting officers supposed to check to see if the VAIOG has significant concerns regarding the CBOC contractor?
We're working to make sure that that process works properly in several different ways. One is making sure that the individuals who are making that decision are trained and certified to do it. And we've put an enormous amount of energy and effort in making sure that that has happened over the last 3 years. New technology, the electronic contract management system, so-called ECMS, and lastly, an enterprise data system that allows us to, for the first time, understand who has purchased what, for what purpose, and where in our organization for 95% of our buy in a day's time. So the monitoring systems that we have strengthened go directly to your issue, making sure that information is shared, that things like prior performance are known.
Do you have any report on the monitoring process or what results that you're seeing?
I'd be glad to provide that information for you on the record, sir. If you're aware of any report or additional information that you'd like to bring to my attention, I'd be pleased to.
Okay. If you could provide an update, that would be helpful.
Thank you.
All right. With that, Mr. Chairman, I'll yield back the balance of my time.